Well, thank you. I'm glad somebody thinks so. But anyways.
I called him a piece of shit and he said thank you. That's the nicest thing anybody's ever called Shane. Got your beer. Sound everywhere's fine. We got lights. Rocky's bones are picked up. He's barricaded. Dusty's here. Shane's here. Recording.
Alt F9ing as soon as we get done with
Yep,
this.
when we get done with this. Getting ready for some Halo action tonight. Can I just throw out how awesome I think it is that we're getting back into the console gaming?
Ooh, damn, Rocky.
Thanks, Rocky.
I'm sorry.
He's engulfing our area and stank.
He does that right here, too. Every time we start recording, or getting ready to record, he either starts making noise.
He finds his bones and then he comes and he farts.
He farts, and it...
It's kind of his way of saying, alright guys, here we go. And
you guys are gaming, aren't you?
Yep. Shoots out a fart, runs away for a little while, and then a little bit later he'll be back in, go puke in the corner.
Again. That was funny.
Shout out to that Let's Play. Rocky's puking.
Is he?
Yes.
He's puking?
Yes. You want to let him out?
Okay.
Time out from the game.
Rocky! Come on, Rocky!
Didn't make it. Oh. There he goes again.
Oh, behind my chair?
But console gamers at heart, Shane and I. My first one was NES, but that was one that I got hand-me down from a cousin. My first console, I talked my dad into getting me a PlayStation for Christmas the year they came out, and I remember I felt like the coolest freaking kid in town because I was the only kid that had the PlayStation, and all the buddies came over, gamed out on the PlayStation. Fast forward a few years, I still had my PlayStation and my buddy got the Xbox, the original. I was going to say Xbox One, but I shouldn't say Xbox One because that would be confusing. And what sold me on it was Halo. I played it for the first time, the first one. Oh man, I fell in love. So shortly after that, Dad!
You need an Xbox?
Yup. And guess what? I got it. Man, was I a spoiled kid?
What happened with me, my neighbors actually, they came over, because I just moved in, and they're just like, oh, hey, come over and hang out, I'm like, okay. Yeah. Well, one of the games they had was the original Halo on the Xbox.
Really?
Yes. And I shit you not, we got so into it that they were saying that we were screen peeking, that we built a cardboard divider, a literal cardboard divider, that we would take a big piece of cardboard and put it halfway down the screen.
I'm sure there's some people out there. Gaming gets intense. It's real. If you are that into it, you will go to that extent.
So then it was like a year of worth of just us going over there to play. That was what we did every night after school.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, Halo 2 came out. And that was a lot of fun.
That changed the game for me personally.
For me, and then all right, I want an Xbox. So I bought an original Xbox just for Halo, and we did System Link or LAN.
Yeah, LAN parties.
And that was a lot different.
We're showing our age here, Shane. Yeah.
So, and then, friggin' 50-foot Ethernet, blah, blah, blah. Those are always fun.
Dial-up internet wasn't very good for multiplayer games.
Well, then shortly after that, we had internet. My parents got internet. So I was like, huh. So I made my Xbox Live account. This is way back in the Halo 2 days, the original Xbox Halo 2.
Yeah.
So I started learning how to play online,
which is
Halo 2.
It's a whole different experience when you get away from just playing with your buddies, when you know how good they are, and you're usually about as good as each other, because when you play with the same people, your friends, enough, you learn each other and you learn how they play, and you make each other better, but you can only get so better. And then you hopped online. You learned that you fucking suck. You don't know anything the first time you hop online. Well, really, still, there's always people that are going to be better than you.
Always.
Always. Unless you are, like, super epic, which...
So, when I got internet, got Xbox Live, blah, 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 so playing Halo 2. And I learned so much shit. So much stuff, like some of the little glitches, like the super bounces, blah, 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 blah.
Halo 2 was full of
Oh, it was fun. I got a phone call from my friends wanting to know if I wanted to do another LAN party. Sure, I thought, because we used to get our asses kicked.
Shane was in charge
I was
of
the guy that, like,
cleaning up the exploits.
The exploits. The guys would go out and they're like, Shane, go get him. I'm like, God damn it.
All right.
Or Whip, go get him. All right.
Well, to connect our story here, the same exact thing kind of implies on my story as well. Halo 2 was the first multiplayer game where me and my buddies just spent so much time in it. Like, calling up your buddy, hey, you want a game out? Yeah, alright, hey, why don't you see what yada yada's up to? Okay, I'll give him a call. Pull up the old phone with the cord off of the wall, dial him up, hey, we're all getting together. No, I'm not that old. You get a little tournament going. Your idea of the cardboard would have come in really handy because there was a lot of screaming at each other when you would die and you would
get hit.
You motherfucker! You were screen peeking!
Oh, we would hit each other all the time, too.
Oh, God, yeah.
You son of a bitch!
Let's fast forward a few years. Keep it into the Halo universe. I was working with this guy. He started as a little high school kid. Well, not so little, but a high school kid. Washing dishes at the restaurant that I work at. And we got to talking a little bit, found out that we're both gamers. Start talking about games, blah, blah. And, of course, Halo was...
2008?
In 2009, I believe.
Yeah.
Because the fact that you brought up online multiplayer, and it's something that I had done. The very first game I ever played online was Halo 2, but it wasn't much. And then fast forward to the Xbox 360, Call of Duty, the big red one, I think it was Call of Duty 2, I played online, but not very much at all. I bought Halo 3, I think it was in 2009 probably, right? That's about the time it came out, right?
2007 is when Halo 3 came out.
Oh, well, fuck, I'm way off. Well, I got it late, I guess. But he talked me into trying Halo 3 out online.
With me?
With him. Pretty early in our friendship, I guess, at the time.
We didn't
know each other. We were just kind of co-workers, and he was like, hey, I'll show you. Holy cow, I frickin' fell in love. I mean...
With the game.
With the game, yeah. Well, our love comes later in the story. But... Anyways, so...
Brother love. Yeah.
We played together so much, and I played solo online so much. Halo 3, man, it's got a big part of my life.
I remember me and you coming into work the next day telling me, oh, guess what level I am, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, what level are you? And I'm like at 40-something. And he's like, oh, I'm fucking stuck at 40.
Well, before that, it became kind of like a competition. Mm-hmm. I mean, you'd get to a certain level, and the ranking system was a lot different back then. It was a lot more skill than it is now. Now it's if you put in time, you can rank up. But back then, it was a lot of skill, and he is and always will be better at multiplayer games than I am. I will not lie. And
well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Even though I do suck at half the games we play.
And that shows how bad I suck, because however bad he is, I'm worse.
I used to be a lot better.
But I do owe my gaming, I guess, love to this guy getting me into online multiplayer. That's when, oh man, it went to a different level for me.
It did. No, so me and him worked together for about 6 to 7 years. I live with a guy now, which took a lot of convincing.
Yeah, it sure did.
He was against it.
I like living alone a lot.
I first said it to him, he's like, no roommates, no.
It took a lot of years. It actually took another friend talking me into it.
I'm like, you get internet?
Yep.
I'll pay for the internet.
He pays for the internet. And we have the best internet in town. That was like, that was a big selling point.
Because I didn't live here before this. I lived in another apartment, and I remember you coming over all the time. And,
well, yeah.
You gotta check out this game, you gotta check out this game, you gotta play this game, blah, blah, blah. Because I had the Xbox One.
Yep. Which you actually ended up leaving here for a while.
I did, because I didn't have an HD TV. And when I first got the Xbox One, I didn't know that because I had an old standard TV. I didn't know that you had to have an HD
TV, you had the SD, yeah.
So I'm sitting there, I bought the Xbox One, I get home, and I'm like ready to plug it in. I'm like, yes! No.
Fuck.
Like, where are the other cables? Where are the other cables? So,
They don't make those
So
anymore.
I actually got my old boss, a friend of ours, to order me a converter.
So that he could play his Xbox One on his old
On my
shitty
old
TV.
TV.
But during that time of the ordering to the actual delivery date, I got the Xbox One, and man, I freaking loved it.
And
holy cow.
Destiny was the game,
yes. Back to Bungie, back to the Halo.
Yes.
I owe a lot to this game, man.
Halo was, yeah. And I can't wait for the next one.
343.
They didn't do, the Halo 5 was one of my favorites. Halo 2 is going to be my favorite game the whole time, regardless. I put so many hours. I got my parents to play Halo 2. They sucked. You know what they did?
Yeah, they're parents. They suck at things. I'm a parent.
I got my dad to drive a Ghost. I was playing with my friends. Oh, by the way, shout out to my friends on my friends list right now from California. They know who they are. Ever since like my first few multiplayer games I think I've ever played, one of the guys on there, his name was Adam.
Hi, Adam.
His name is Adam, I should say. Yeah, hi,
Your
Adam.
name was Adam. It's not anymore.
Now
you're Commando.
We were playing. No, that's Kyle.
Oh, hi, Kyle.
Since
Shout
then,
out to Kyle. He's gotten one before.
He's got one too. Yeah. Before that though, oh my God, what was I saying? You lost me. God damn it. Oh, when we were.
I lost you. I'm right here. Shane. You're in a safe zone. You're in a safe zone.
Me and him were talking. I had a mic. He had a mic. We were just sitting there shooting the shit. He goes, "Oh, come back and join my party and we'll play." I'm like, cool. Mm-hmm. I still talk to those guys to this day. That's
friendships created. Thank you to
almost 11, 12 years.
Friendships are created through Halo and Xbox
And they're
Live.
good friends. They're really good people.
And PS Network, I guess, I suppose, and probably on PC internet connections. Yeah. So, I guess I don't know where this is going.
I don't know either. We just kind of started rambling after we recorded, so.
It happens. It happens a lot more than you actually see. We sit here and we just bullshit long before we actually start playing a game, and usually long after. And some of it makes it.
Sometimes
some of it doesn't. Some of it's just for us. There's a lot that goes on. I try to get some in just because with our channel, I don't want to over glorify anything. What we do is just sit back and have fun. And you guys, if you're thinking about a YouTube channel out there, just start recording yourself. Start learning. That's the big thing for us is we're still learning. I mean, obviously you guys can tell. Just watch our fucking videos.
I'm kidding.
One thing I do want to get out there to you guys. It's something that when we first started recording, it took a little bit. It took him more, I guess, not really pushing me, but just come on, dude. Hey, let's record. Let's record.
It took
let's
about a
try
couple
it
months, actually.
Yeah, because I wasn't real set on the idea. I love YouTube. I love different channels. We've shouted them out before, and there's a lot of reasons we're sitting here. I guess one of the main ones is Rooster Teeth, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. Hey, let's go back into a little bit more of a nostalgia thing here. Shout out to Rooster Teeth. Not that you'll ever see this, but you are the reason we're here right now. He started watching Rooster Teeth, which their content, those people at Rooster Teeth, where they started, where they are now, the content they put out, the people that they are amazing. Just so much good stuff. If you've never checked out Rooster Teeth, get into them now. You are missing out. But he started rewinding back to working together. There was times where he'd be doing things in the office, some office work, and I'd be doing my stuff. I'd get ready to go home, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you watching, dude? You're watching people play games? Like what the fuck this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen."
And I said,
"Just watch it. Just watch it. Just watch it." It took a long time for me to actually sit down and just watch it, and I started watching it.
It was, I don't know, it's just watch it. It was like, because because I think it was Kirk saying to me, why would you watch the stuff when you could play it yourself or something like that? And I said the same thing to him, like, then why do you watch football?
It's a good point.
That's what I'm saying. It's like football in a way. I said, you have your football, I have this. For Rooster Teeth, I loved how they, just their humor, the way they did everything, everything was just perfect,
real.
and it was
real.
funny. Yeah, it was funny.
And it's funny.
And that's why I liked it. And and he didn't understand why. I said, dude, give it a chance. Give it a chance. Give it a chance.
And finally.
And then finally, it took a couple of months,
a couple months, and a couple beers to sit back and just relax. And I watched it, and
the next thing you know, he's like, oh, I've been watching this one. I watched this one. I watched this one.
And then I started coming to him because he was, hey, check this one out. I think you'll like it. So I'd watch it. Either I'd like it or I wouldn't.
Yep.
That's how it is. People have different tastes. But then, yeah, like he said, then I started coming to him with different things. Oh, man, did you see this? And I think it started to surprise you when I would come to you with one that you hadn't seen, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, which one was that one?
Yeah,
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Because I used to watch the Minecraft Let's Plays. And that's where it hooked me, and you're like, oh, did you see they did this new game? I'm like, oh, they did?
Rooster Teeth has a lot of Minecraft videos, which they are amazing. Even if you're not into the Minecraft, just seeing the stuff that they do and their humor is outrageous. If you're sitting out there watching and you're ever thinking about making a YouTube channel or just making a video and putting it online for yourself, go ahead and do it. There is people out there that will enjoy you. Whether you think it's great or not, whether you are doing it just for fun, if there's a reason you're doing it, I suggest that you do it for yourself, for fun. Don't ever try to do it to make money or anything like that.
It's just for fun.
Maybe you'll be Markiplier or Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth started with four guys. 4 or 5, yeah. Older than me and Shane.
They get drunk, play games, and they record it and then put it on the internet, and it finally.
Red vs. Blue, just sitting in Halo, bringing it back to Halo, recording audio while moving their heads around. And they went from that, 4 guys doing that, to now they're holding their own conventions. Yeah. The Rooster Teeth Expo, which we will get there someday. It is like our mecca. We cannot wait until we get to the Rooster Teeth Expo, which for us, with jobs and lives-ish, kind of, we sort of have lives, and just everything else going on, it's hard for us to get from Iowa to Texas for a few days. Yeah, okay. I keep throwing it back to, I wanted to just get out to our viewers. If you need inspiration or anything, my best advice is just do it. Just do it.
Shia LaBeouf here, or Shia LaBeouf, whatever his name is.
Just do it! Yeah. Sit down. Record yourself doing it. Practice, learn, have fun with it.
That's another thing I've noticed, we've learned. Here's a little tip. Kind of. When you sit there and record yourself, and then after you're done, blah, 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 like get your mindset off something else, and then go back and re-watch it, if you can't sit there and laugh at yourself, or laugh at something you said, or something that was stupid, guys, this guy does most of the editing. All of the editing. And he'll throw shit in there that I'm like, why the fuck did he put that in there? But it's funny, and I usually laugh at myself because I care, but I don't care.
Be yourself on camera. Just whatever. Who cares? Throw her up there if you want. Go ahead and try it. That's what we did.
I was the one who suggested
it. He didn't make me, but he finally talked me into it. Like most things in my life, I owe a lot to this guy for the things that I like now. And as I found out, as I get older,
it's okay, buddy.
I love these things.
Don't cry.
I'm not gonna cry until you give me a hug. Maybe I will start crying.
No,
but
no hugs, son.
Yeah, I'm just trying to speak from the heart here, I guess, and give anybody out there that needs inspiration, there is one in there.
Okay, I was making sure. For the audience, yeah, there is something.
I mean, it doesn't beat very often.
There's something beating.
There is something in there.
There is something beating in there. Are you sure it's not like a
About 1 beat an hour.
something trying to break out? Like,
I guess I've never had an X-ray. Maybe it is. I don't know.
it's a little gremlin.
But yeah,
Or an alien.
I guess that was a little. I don't know. I guess that was a
A
little.
little past view.
The
Back to the
root beer's past. I don't know. Maybe this will get
Origin
uploaded.
story?
Maybe origin story. Origins. Root beer floats. Origins. Origin.
gaming origins.
I don't know. Maybe it'll get uploaded and I'll have a title and I'll hopefully
We'll
think of a
something.
better one than what we got. But I hope you enjoyed listening to us ramble for freaking
40 minutes.
40 minutes. It'll probably be shorter if I do end up uploading this.
Oh, my bad. I need a refill.
We should probably do an outro just in case.
Do an outro?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you sound like Little John.
What?
Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed our rambling.
What do I think of Little
Our
John?
nonsense.
Goes, yeah!
Yeah, and then you said what? And then I said okay. Those are the 3 things Little John says. Thank you. I actually progressed us into an outro, and then you pulled us right back out of it.
All right, guys.
As you love to do. Oh, God, and then you're...
Finish your sentence.
No, because you'll just...
No, finish your insult, Mr. Days of Our Lives. As always, guys, stay tuned. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much for watching. The subscriber special is coming soon. Yeah, I know, you always forget about that. But
You did too.
what?
You did too.
What do you mean I did too?
You were gonna say something earlier, and you're like, nostalgia for you.
What does that have to do with forgetting about the subscriber special? I wouldn't. No, we got something super special for you guys coming up. So if you like our content, feel free to subscribe. I'm not trying to tell you to, but make sure if you want to hit that subscribe button.
And
it
like.
might pay off in the long run.
And the like button.
And the like button.
And we enjoy comments.
Oh yeah, we love talking to you guys. If he sees something, he gets some feedback, I get some feedback, I see something, we come to each other. Hey, so we had this fan that said this to us. Oh, that's awesome. Keep it positive. We don't want anything negative. I'm just kidding. If you got something that you want to see that we can do better, we'll take criticism.
Yeah.
I take it well. He cries himself to sleep every night over it, but that's a different story for a different day. So, you guys have a wonderful evening
Do
or
another
day
outro, goddammit?
whenever you're watching this.
You want me to do it?
We might as well do another outro
Okay,
because the last one failed so bad. So, as always, guys,
Ladies and gentlemen.
boys and girls, and everybody else out there, all the other genders. There's more.
The its and ands. Okay.
I'm trying to outro this so bad and you won't outro
I'm
it.
just teasing you.
You're the outro guy.
I know, I'm just
You
teasing.
have to do it.
I'm teasing you.
This is the international sign for Shane. Do your outro because this needs to end.
As always, stay tuned. We'll see you soon. And thank you guys so much for watching.